Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to the 5th, 6th weekly level request video. I don't actually know what we're up to at this point, but we're doing so well. Gotta say, I think from next week, the form will be frozen because I gotta go away and I want to play a bunch of them. So if you submit this week, you will have a very good chance of getting played. I'm gonna pick a date that is gonna get cut off right now. I'm gonna pick the 26th. So when the next video comes out, I won't clear it, I'll just leave it. I'll just build up this huge backlog and I'm gonna go through them, and for the next couple of weeks, I'll just be making a bunch of level request videos from that one haul. First up, we have Blueberry by Technopug using Apricot Special. Ooh, okay, interesting. We start off with a ship section, low gravity, cool particles on the blocks, I like that. Slow motion, this is interesting. I like how the blocks are kind of shimmering, that's a cool usage of that. This is sick, I like the zoom out. Are we slowly rotating and zooming in? This is peculiar. The song is slightly more fast-paced than this level allows it to be, and there's a lot of the same structure going on. I didn't even notice that yellow portal. Am I blind? This is looking good. I think it could have a couple more fast-paced details. Can I just leave? What's stopping me from just leaving the level? I see. But the colors are good, and I like this particle overlay. It's just very slow and nothing really changes. I'd say maybe the blocks could have like a little bit of a light show. I am actually getting dizzy looking at this rotating. Oh my goodness, the stretched portals are so funny looking too. Definitely needs a little bit more structure though for it to stick out. Because yes, the level looks different, but it has no like vivid detail for me to actually latch onto and think of when I think of this level. That's a 6-star, but you can leave, so technically it's auto. Can I? What just happened? Moving on, we have Siderium by Duckweed King using Sunrays by Cursed Snake. Okay, what do we have here? This looks beautiful. I really like this color scheme already. I like the particles on the top, the moving arrows. Really nice details so far. The clouds on the floor are cool. There are so many different moving details that just bring my interest straight in. Now the design, very simple. We just have the basic blocks and the metal blocks on the outside. But what makes this level so far is just the amount of detail that's been put in surrounding that. It makes me overlook the block design. Look elsewhere, which is a really cool quality of the level, because sometimes you can just get really zoned in when everything is too simple and you just end up staring at the level in front of you. But I'm kind of looking everywhere right now. We have moving saw blades, arrows going down. The level's sticking to one style. I'm kind of reluctant to send something if it doesn't have much style variance at all throughout the entire runtime. Like, this feels like a piece of a level, you know what I mean? Like part of a travel level, with the song being so long and stretching out for such a long duration and staying the same. It would be nice just to see a little bit more progression here. GG. I like that font. That font is really cool. The giant scaled up details is something I would personally try and avoid. Yeah, the size of some of these things, it kind of just feels like they're there to fill the space. I mean, what scale is this? 8 times? When you scale objects this large, they kind of leave a line. Can you see that? You can see the seams in the object. They're not supposed to be this big. I think if you're gonna have an object this large, I would definitely just tone down the brightness of it. It just feels a bit more subtle, you know? Kind of just like a shadowy detail rather than something that sticks out and goes, look at me! I mean, hey, you could even just set these bricks up with a group here and an area fade trigger. Sorry, area tint, I misspoke. This is the one that changes the color. So you could change the color channel to whatever the object line is. Let's just say it's 4, okay? We put 4 in here, we turn the tint up to the max. We put that group ID 91 in, and we make it centered on player 1. Let's just turn the length up. Now when we go through, as we approach the block, it becomes more green. Just something to bring the color together, because it just kind of like subtly puts more green in the part and makes your object line make more sense. Yeah, those lines at the bottom were not a banging idea. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of missed. Like, if you're gonna leave a lot of the level the same with the bricks and the block choices and stuff, I think you could just like drip feed more and more ideas as we go through, or change the colors a little bit, you know? Favorora by the 2Cat7 guy by Purgatory by Cry. Okay. Whoa, particles going crazy right off the bat. Okay, let me see. I like the space particles, the slow-mo, the zoom out. This seems like a little bit of a meta for creators experimenting with different effects and atmosphere. This looks sick. The stars are kind of twinkling. That pulse is unbelievable. You're doing great things so far. And I like these different sectioned neon parts. I can slide here. Transition, awesome. Love that little, is it chromatic aberration on the saws? And the spikes too, how they're kind of red and blue. You've got some sick ideas so far. Moving particles. We've just built a portal. Okay. Oh my goodness. We have a whole cutscene inside this. What are we gonna— oh, good. No, don't do it. Dude. Oh my god. I thought it was about to be a congregation jump scare. I'm not gonna lie. Oh! Okay, we're good. I think what it is— you thought that was it? Oh god. Whoa, whoa, I actually did. What? Okay, what the heck? I literally looked at my phone. Love the glow in these objects. That actually got me. Holy jeez. Like the color loops on these objects here. Whoa, we're going into dual gameplay. Oh my goodness, this part's so sick. Dude, it plays nicely too. That's enough. Is it actually? Yes. Okay. I love the settings. I like the background and the foreground blocks, the particles in them. They were some of my favorite designs on the level. I think there's just a lot of like in between and like extra detail and polishing missing from this. Pink, blue, green by Granada using Wound Stays Green by Bitbeak. Love that, dude. Beautiful particle in the background. The black objects are really striking at the very beginning. These designs are sick. I love how many different compartments there are. Like that transition through the ceiling. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Wow. Okay, we're going straight up to the ceiling here. The cube's sticking to the top. We hit that blue orb, we go down. I love the landscape of this, how we keep going through the clouds and appearing at the other side. This is really cool. I like how they're transitioning on and off the screen. This is well done, and I like these little ripples behind everything. You see the tiny little particles there? It goes hard. Okay, where are we going now? We're falling through. Whoa, that thing looks awesome. Damn, it is like a water ripple. That must be through the use of a shader that's kind of static on a particle, which is a really creative idea, I think. Jump here, please. Well, I'm trying to. Sorry, bro. I did not even see that pad. It was a blue pad on a very light blue background. Okay, we're the wave now. Dude, these designs are actually so sick, and I love how the world's kind of like bending around us. Where do we go? What? Let me try that again. We go up. Yep, there's a pad in there. Okay, I see. I was upside down here when I wasn't supposed to be, so maybe take that into consideration, because I just broke your level. I love this, though. It is a lot of the same thing. This background doesn't change. These designs do look very samey because of how the colors are used the same way all the way through. Even if the blocks are different, it does kind of give the same vibe. Would love to see a little bit more variation, I think. Again, dude, these levels are falling victim to staying the same. They gotta switch up. You gotta give me some extra ideas, otherwise your idea just comes out half-baked. It doesn't seem explored to me, you know? That's one of my favorite things to see in a level. It's just like a bunch of different ideas executed well. And this constantly executes the same ideas over and over again. What just happened? I like it. It's cool. It just has a little bit of a way to go. I think this is an 8 rate. Show me pizzazz. Show me daring. Show me adventuring. Fission by Dubster, which has 34 downloads using Overdrive by Cosmo Child. Here we go. Let's just see it. Let's see it, Dubster. What do you have in the locker with this one? Okay, flickering player. These colors are beautiful. Oh my goodness. These colors are absolutely perfect. Love this. I love the electric floor. Okay, this looks like it's going to be an easy demon. I'm a little bit scared. Love these particles. Okay, this is an underrated banger. Holy crap, I can see it already. See, progression. I love changes in a level that just add more character to it. Not to shade the other levels just by the quality of another, but I do think that the previous levels could have— what do I do here? Okay, I see. That transition to the duel is pretty difficult, dude. There's a very small window for me to jump there. Dude, there we go. Nice. Oh, I love that transition with the breaking screen. Yeah, this is lit. This is awesome. I think the difference between the previous levels and this level, for example, is just how much it packs into each pod. There's like different transitions like that where the screen shifts and it actually takes your attention away and brings it back, and it just gives you more things to chew on. Look at this transition with the ship. Awesome stuff. Similar particles, but the designs are completely different. Dude, this looks so cool. I love the colors. I love the mask making up the block design. Dude, it's just so cool. This opening effect in the middle of the screen, man, that design could probably go a little bit harder, I think. Like the 1.9 block, you know what I mean? But the way it's executed is absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. I'm a really big fan of this. This is so cool. The progression from each part. It being mostly dual is also a big challenge. And it doesn't actually feel that empty. The overlay, the particles that are going over the top. It just looks sick. Like, this is at least a feature by my standards because of just how well it keeps me engaged and how well it uses the ideas and expands through. Love it. But that's a crazy con at the end. And dude, in these level request videos, I keep getting destroyed. Like, these levels have such cool end screens, and I never make one, and it's like, okay, well, should I be making end screens? Dude, underrated banger. This is at least a featured send for me. I do think towards the end, and in that middle part, the designs could have been cooler, but the energy in that is unbelievable. Dubstep, you're getting a follow. Okay, onward. Duality by Bubbles, using Duality by Dimrain 47, 29 downloads. Let's see if this is a banger or not. Wow, this design is good. Holy jeez. These colors are amazing. The subtle movements too, and the little rippling glow sticks at the sides. We're floating in space. I love these designs so much, dude. Yes, this is sick. Love the little text details on the pillars here. The saw blades look amazing with the circles. They look original, unique. The gameplay flows nicely. We're kind of floating up and down here. This is so good so far. Love the transition. It's been a while since I've played such a big glow banger, you know what I mean? And the designs aren't copy-pasted from top to bottom. That's a really nice detail that I'm noticing here. This part is so hard. Okay, gotcha. Those are amazing. The tiny little glow strips on the edges of all the blocks make them just stand out and look so crisp. Multiple outlines. So interesting. Okay, I like this section. It feels very open. This part feels a little bit more strangely put together than the rest. If I just go back a second, that dash orb just sitting on the side of the block, like the arrangements aren't as good. The gameplay isn't as structured as it was, but I like these strip lights in the background. That's a cool detail. Okay. Spider part feels nice and intense. I don't like these like random little blocks that you've put on the edges here. Like, why is that there? Like, the designs are so good, and then they kind of just flop and stick out on the sides. Also, I would recommend sticking a J block right there on that block. This part's neat. It's just missing a tiny little bit of air decoration in between each block, just to end it off. It's rushed syndrome. You know, I'm gonna put like high feature, low epic. I'm thinking feature because it's a little bit on the weird side, just with some of the blocks being a little bit random, and also some of the gameplay kind of just like being just a little bit off. That duel was pretty hard. Sorry, I misclicked. That'll do it. My goodness, thank you so much for watching this Geometry Dash level request video. The form is reset this week. Next week, it will not be reset, and then it's going to close on the 26th of May. Thank you so much for watching. Check the links in the description, leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.